Beautiful, yeah. And it kind of like, swings into maybe let's, go the other way where you've got a workshop coming up, which I'm intrigued about. It's, about getting in touch with touch and feeling.
Yeah.
And I guess us guys getting back in touch with our feelings as well, I think, which...
Yeah, that's a good one. On a broad sense, there's, again, it's a stereotype, but that men are not... I mean, certainly you and I, even the distance we're keeping on this couch here at the moment, we're not usually in touch with each other that much. And even as kids, just to not rant on about the birth aspect, but, some mothers may not necessarily, and fathers, parents in general, may not touch their kids very much. In India, mothers constantly massage their kids whilst they're cleaning them and really getting into all their muscles, waking up their body. Whereas, the antithesis of that, sure, you're changing a nappy, you might wipe on some lotion here and there, but we're not like caressing our children. So that when let's say that child who is not touched that much gets to their 20s and 30s, they have a body that's reasonably numb. And let's say that that's a male body and that they haven't perhaps done all the stereotypically female things like danced and touched and hugged their friends. Women are more... it's more appropriate in our culture for even small adults small women to touch and hug and be affectionate. So we find ourselves in our 30s, or I certainly found myself in my 30s reasonably numb, not knowing what my little toe feels like, let alone my cock or this area. Fuck, I mean, it's only in the last couple of years where I actually understood what it's like to feel across here. I did all the reading about it, but when you actually start to get sensitive, shit starts getting real, really quick.
Wow,
And the thing, one of my teachers, Steve James, mentions, there's no feeling, there's no consent, really. You actually feel whatever's there. It's not like there's no control over what you might feel when you actually start to awaken or sensitize to the body. So it's a double-edged sword. You might feel really good some days, and you might feel really sad and depressed others. But I'd rather have that. I'd rather feel. And that's just within ourselves. And then when you bring it in with another man and touch, homophobia is so just rampant in Australia and the world in general. That we would rather just not be perceived as being touchy, whereas this is so healthy, for anyone. And it's not necessarily, I mean, man-to-man touch is good, a good firm hug or just the solidness of that.
Just like that.
Even that, the hands, they feel solid, and women can certainly give you a hug and a handshake like that as well. But there is something particular, I feel. But really, I think the obstacles, you haven't really asked about the obstacles, but just that homophobia that's there, the fact that we would have been shut down at some point in our either very early teens, or if not, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's no longer appropriate for you to be naked around another boy. Bam, that's not happening again. And so we believe everything our parents say, and that's that, really.
Look, when I was younger, I noticed in my childhood, I don't remember getting that kinesthetic touch from my parents. So it's almost like I had a yearning for love and connection and touch, specifically touch, So I do love the touch. Is touch related to, I guess, love? Like love of...
Oh, I feel the rant coming on. But touch is related to everything. If you regard us as just an organism, any organism survives by touching. So if you put two amoeba together, the only reason you can sense what's going on is they bump up against something. If you can't, literally any organism lives by touching. So if you're unable to do that in your life for whatever reason, you're going to have a lesser quality of life. You'll start to contract because of that. So I would say it's not only important, it's life-giving. It is life. I don't tend to bang on about touch that much, but certainly a lot of the reading I've done around that, if you go to the sort of organism level, is that's our main sense. We can shut all these things down. We do a lot by touching.
Awesome, I love it.